It was pretty much all Camaro in the beginning, made a Pontiac by the distinctive two-slot grille and pointed chrome bumper. In the rear, the taillight panel picked up the slotted design from the GTO. But the other contribution from the GTO was more important.
They decided to go ahead and drop the engine that essentially came out of the GTO into this F-car and call it the Firebird 400, so it made it the top gun of that era.
The engine was factory rated at 325 horsepower, with a late addition in '67 of Pontiac's Ram Air option opening the scoops to feed cold air to the carb. The truth was more like 350, and the new wide oval red line tires didn't have a chance. 1969 brought the first of the Trans Am cars and set the tradition of blue stripes on white, with the larger hood scoops grabbing more air to make more power. 345 horses now to punish Goodyear's wide oval polyglass even more. But for all the performance, the Trans Am didn't sell well in '69, with just 697 produced.
We're gonna do what they say can be done.
But the second generation changed that with a little help from Burt Reynolds in Smokey and the Bandit. The Screaming Chicken now adorned the hood. The largest was on the 10th anniversary Trans Am in '79, surrounding the Shaker hood scoop that topped the 400, now making just 220 horses on unleaded gas, but still making 320 pound-feet of torque. The hot package was the 4-speed with a Hurst shifter, and with air dams and flares and the rare Daytona pace car graphics, it made a statement. But it would be a new direction in the next generation. The 15th anniversary Trans Am was all restraint, with no grills in front, but still with a cold air induction slot feeding the 5-liter V8 reduced to 190 horses, the low point in Firebird performance. 1989 brought the 20th anniversary Trans Am and the only production car to pace the Indy 500 without modification. The reason was a hotter version of the Turbo V6 from the Buick Grand National. It was underrated at 250 horses, since the only V6 ever to wear the Trans Am name is still the quickest, running to 60 in 4.6 seconds and through the quarter in the low 13s. 5 years later, Pontiac returned to blue and white for the 25th anniversary Trans Am, introduced as the Daytona 500 pace car, and introducing the LT1 engine, making 275 horses, backed by a 6-speed manual. And the 30th anniversary Trans Am would add even more excitement as the LS1 V8 took over the assignment of turning cold air into hot tire smoke. Now, in the last year, the last chance is the very yellow collector edition, with the LS1 tuned to the peak of F-body performance.
You start with a 305 horsepower base engine, and when you add the Ram Air induction with the WS6 package, we raise that to 325 horsepower, 350 foot-pounds of torque. So it's quite a package.
Add a 6-speed or a 4-speed automatic in convertible or coupe, and you'll get lots of badges to point out you've collected the last of the line. The Trans Am that comes with enough muscle, performance, handling, and brakes to pace Daytona with no modifications. In the final appearance at the Great American Race, Pontiac will build 2,000 of the collector edition, officially priced at $34,760 for the coupe with T-tops, or $38,830 as the convertible. The price of owning a piece of the legend in the 35th year of Firebird performance.